Hey guys, welcome back to another video. On today's video, I want to show you how to make the Mickey Mouse garland or the Mickey Mouse arrangement that you saw on the picture on the intro when it first started. So I'm going to show you everything we need. I made it before. It was the Minnie Mouse version of it. It's pretty much the same thing, but this time I'm just doing it like black, so Mickey Mouse. So yeah guys, we're going to need, of course, our sizer because they have to be the same size for it to look good and symmetric. So we're going to be using the 8 inches here, and then we're also going to need 2 hula hoops. This time, this is what's going to be different. I'm going to be using the hula hoop to make it a little easier on ourselves for the ear portion of it. So you're going to see in the video how I use these 2 hula hoops to make the ears. And we're going to use our gold backdrop, which is going to be, I'll post a picture next of the backdrop I use, and I love it. I also have a round one, but I think this time I'm going to use it with the semi hoop. Yeah, I think it's going to look better like that. So, and then we're going to use our, of course, our pump. That scared me. It's plugged in and it scared the heck out of me. And then we're going to use our Virgin Balloons Decomex in the size 12. So I'm going to go ahead and make quads of 8 inches and start, making my structure. So we're going to start by doing that. Okay guys, once we're done inflating your quads, you are going to grab your hoop and we're going to do this. So we're just going to fill it up with balloons that we inflated. The same ones we're going to use for the arch, we're going to use for the hula hoops. So we're going to grab our hula hoop and we're going to start putting our balloons and tying them with the neck as well. So to just tie them like that. Preferably they have to be all straight, but it's hard, so your second quad will help. So grab your second quad and tie it. And push them straight like that. And now we're going to grab our third one and keep going until we fill more than halfway, because we need the extra space to tape it to our arch. So I'm gonna do this and this. Since it's a semicircle, it's not gonna be perfect, but you play around and try to cover all your gaps. Okay, push more towards me. And tie it. And my hula hoop is black because I taped it with the black electric tape, I think it's called. So I double knot it so it doesn't come undone as well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's 6. So that's how it's gonna look, and then this I will fill when I'm ready to go ahead and keep installing. So this is how it's gonna be so far, and then we'll finish it off later, okay? Okay, I'm jumping to voiceover now, guys, and here I'm just gonna start building. Well, me and my husband are gonna start building the hoop, the semi-hoop backdrop. So that's what you'll see us doing here at Let's Loves to Play with the Cameras. And yeah, so it was such a windy day, guys. I regret doing it this day. You can see in the back the trees. Goodness, it was windy, but I was like, I blew up my balloons already. I did not check the weather before doing this video, so we powered through it. So what I'm doing here is just adding each quad separately, and I'm tying it to the backdrop. So that's what I'm doing, just double knotting each quad to the metal and then stacking it one on top of another, of course closing all the gaps. So that's what you'll see me doing there, and you'll see me adding the same amount to each side. So when I get to the ear portion, I already know, you know, I'm kind of leveled, so I don't have to, you know, measure too much or, you know, put the ears uneven. So that's what you'll see me doing there, guys. I think I added 13 and 13 of each side. So yeah, that's what I am doing on this portion of the video. So remember, you double tie it with the same balloon neck. That's how I do it. So you'll see me doing that here, guys. And I just said, I'm like, oh, I think that's what kind of where I want my ear to go, so I moved on to the other side. So that's what I'm doing there, guys. And you'll see me installing the ears next, and I'll walk you through on how I do this. I wanted to try the hoop because I think it's kind of an easier way to do, but it was so windy, it made it a little hard. But what we're doing here is just taping it with the black electric tape, very secure and tight, and you'll see my husband doing that there. And we did that to the other side as well. And then I just fill up the gaps with the balloons, and it kind of also reinforces the hoop. So that's what you'll see me doing there. I make sure I put the balloons before leaving to the other side because I want my balloon to be, my hoop to be reinforced. So that's what you'll see me doing there. And then of course we go back and finish it off later on the video, but we're going to do the same thing on that side. So we go ahead and tape it. My husband was just making sure it looks right, and yes, add the balloons. Like I said, it was super windy and they were staying pretty upright. So I mean, I think it works. It was like 60 or 20 mile wind, so it was strong wind, but the hoops were staying upright, guys. So it makes me feel a little more comfortable using it on parties because I know they will stay up and they will not fall or, you know, bend or whatever. So yeah, you'll see me doing that. I'm just filling up the rest of the ear gaps, which is one quad on each side of the ears. So you'll see me doing that there, and then on the other side, and then I'll go ahead and finish up the middle as well with another quad of balloons. That's what I did. I blew it up to 7 inches and I fill in the gaps. So yeah, guys, that's kind of how it turned out. Like I said, it was so windy. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on a video and tell you exactly how much material I used and everything else on the details, but I kind of want to walk you through on how I was installing each balloon here. And like I said, it was super windy. You'll see me posting a video of the wind, and so you can see, I mean, you can see in the back, but yeah, the arc stayed upright, and I put weights. You can see on the bottom, kind of, you look, each side has weights. So look at that wind pulling in my ears, and they are staying upright. So that is really, really good, because if you're doing parties, you want to make sure your backdrop stays good. And you see it says breezy. It was very breezy. And then it was 16 mile wind, 16 mile per hour wind right there. I felt like it was more than that, but that's what they're saying there. So yeah, guys, it was a little hard to work through this, but we did it. So let's jump on the video and tell you finishing up details on what I did for each section. Okay, guys, I am back from the wind. That was crazy wind. It was 60 mile per hour. Look at my hair. per hour wind. It was crazy. I didn't know it was gonna be that windy. Otherwise I would have made it another weekend or something. I'm super busy February, so I was like, let me do it this weekend because then I'm not gonna have time. Ended up being that was too windy, but I made it work, guys. So I used the hula hoops with the tape and they were fine. So I do not recommend it using it outside when it's really windy, but they stayed together nicely. So I recorded two videos. I don't know if I should post them together or not. So it was like the semi arch and the full circle. So that's two ways you can do your Mickey Mouse ear arrangement arch. So I hope you guys liked it. And I used 100 and I forgot the number. I used 33 quads of the 12 inches of Decomex. This is not the bag, but I just want to show you. So I used 136, I believe, balloons for the arch, and for the ears I use 30, I believe. Don't quote me because I did the math and I just forgot, and I don't have a calculator. So I did 33 quads for the arch, and I did 9 quads for each ear. So yes, guys, pretty much you need 2 of these Decomex bags. I would get 3 just in case they pop or something, then you have extra ones. But yeah, that's how I recommend. I used 2 hula hoops at Walmart that I bought at Walmart, and I taped it with the black electric tape, and that's how you can't see the hoop. So that's what I used, and that's how many balloons I used. And I put weight on the bases so my arch didn't fall. Yeah, guys, so that's pretty much it for what I did for the video. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you liked it, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.